Hi, in this video we're going to step through deploying the SAP Business One solution on your Data Hub instance. A solution is a pre-built model designed for a specific data source that comes with existing analytics, so that you can dive straight into understanding your data. If at any stage in this process you need more detailed information, please refer to the documentation. To get started, we first need to connect to the ERP. To do that, you'll need to input credentials for your SAP instance here. You may also need to set up a data gateway on the host machine for your SAP instance. This is a lightweight application that encrypts and compresses your data before securely sending it to Data Hub. To set up a gateway, click Manage here to go to the Data Gateway screen. From here, you'll need to select Add Gateway to add a new gateway. You can then give this a new name if you'd like and download the installer. To install this gateway, transfer the downloaded installer to the target host machine with access to your ERP and run the installer. Follow the prompts to install the gateway and return to your Data Hub instance. With the gateway set up and ERP credentials populated, you can now test the connection here to ensure that Data Hub can access your data. With a successful test connection, you can move on to the next step, configuring the source. Here, you can choose which companies will be deployed and select a primary company. Fiscal periods and currency from the primary company will be used for consolidation purposes. With your company selected, you can now move on to creating the model. If you need to, you can change the name or choose where the solution is deployed here, but everything is already configured for you, so feel free to hit Next and begin the model creation. This step may take a few minutes while the model is created, with progress shown on the right. The final step in solution deployment is calendar configuration. Here you can configure the date range included, the format of the dates, and the calendars available in the model. A standard set of calendars and dates has been pre-configured, but feel free to change these to match your requirements. Once this is complete, click Finish and you'll be taken to your configured solution. This is the model page for your solution. It represents a plan of all the tables, columns, and relationships used to model your data. The solution here has been pre-configured for you, so all you need to do right now is to process it, to bring your data into Data Hub and prepare it for analysis. To do this, open the Process menu here and click Process. This initial process may take a little while to bring all your data in, but subsequent processes should be much faster, only querying new or updated data from the source. You can see the progress of this on the process tree here. Once processing is complete, you can now see your data in the analytics that came packaged with your solution. In the Resource Explorer, you'll find a set of folders for the different modules that were deployed with your solution. Inside each of these will be a set of dashboards and supporting resources. Inventory, production, purchasing, and sales all have similar structures, while finance will be covered in a separate video. Let's take a quick look at the sales module. Here you'll see a few pre-built dashboards for reporting on your data and summary reports that can be used for validation. Open the Sales Invoice Summary Report. Validation confirms that your SAP data model is correctly configured to align with your ERP. This includes key areas such as your financial calendars, the date relationships used for aging and sales timing, and defining key calculations such as on-hand inventory. To validate your configuration, simply open one of these reports and compare it against the equivalent one in your ERP. These reports are built on snapshots that reflect the data at the time of the last process. As such, it's best to perform this validation on a previous year's data, in case there are any updates that have been made to the current data in your ERP since the last process. To do this, simply select an appropriate year from the date slicer at the top of the report, and the data for that year will be displayed in the table below. Now let's take a quick look at the Sales Manager dashboard. This dashboard contains a set of analytics relevant to sales, populated with the data from your ERP. As with the report we just looked at, you can adjust the data displayed by selecting different values from the slices at the top of the dashboard. You can now take some time to review these modules or move on to our next video, Financial Reporting Configuration.